Afternoon, Misfits. This week, we talk about why the journey is so challenging. I follow four main YouTube channels: One Rental at a Time, Mike Zuber, The Lumberjack Landlord, Matt, Dion Talk Financial Freedom, Dion, and Coach Carson, whose name is Carson, but I don't remember if it's his last name or if it's first name. But the ethos that I've gotten from them is that building a real estate portfolio is a 20-year journey. It's broken into four sections, 5 years each. The first 5 years are the most challenging, the most difficult, the most frustrating. And that's definitely the 5 years that I'm in right now. As you may remember from a couple of videos ago, I was talking to a bank about getting a HELOC on this property to go potentially buy the next rental property. Well, that's not going to happen. Their interest rate was too high. I still have some debt that I need to pay down, off, etc. And we couldn't come to an agreement. So I'm going to go back to the daily discipline of looking at my buy box, seeing if there's anything in there that I'm interested in, reaching out to the selling agents to talk to them about possibilities for owner financing. And then if that's not possible, move on. I think it'll probably take me 5 or 6 months to get the bad debt paid down. Mostly it's credit cards. I should know better. You're not wrong. So that's what I'm focusing on for the next 6 months. Paying down those credit cards. Thankfully, a friend of mine bought my Cadillac. It's just a matter of him coming to get it and the lien release coming and all of that stuff. So that will come off my record. Not record. Credit score. That's the word. In the interim, I'm just going to keep doing projects on this place, which will increase the amount of time it takes me to pay off debt, because the big project I want to do is the kitchen, and that's going to take a minimum of $15,000, probably more like $25,000. I got to hook up on cabinets from being in the boot camp of the Lumberjack Landlords course. So that's nice. When I get to the point I can purchase those cabinets, then it's just a matter of getting rid of the current ones. Hopefully by finding someone that can use them and is willing to come and take them out. And then getting the framing done for putting the new ones in. I know there's some water damage, so some things are going to have to be fixed. And if I can get it done at the same time, I'd like to put plumbing in on the back side of the kitchen, because there's a section back there I can use as a mother-in-law suite. And if I can put a kitchen on the back side of my current kitchen back there, then I could basically make it its own one-bedroom apartment. There is a wall move job to do in the Jack and Jill bedrooms. There's a closet, a hallway closet between their two closets, which I would like the hallway closet is 5 feet deep. And I'd like to make it like 2 feet deep and put the rest of that space in the Jack and Jill closets. And that probably won't cost too much. I could honestly do the demo myself, most of the demo. I wouldn't move the walls, but I could take the sheetrock down. We're getting to the point where it might be too cold to do that, but it shouldn't be too bad for the next few weeks. So I might have to move that to the top of my list of things to do. Otherwise, I think from everything I have heard, I have seen, from the videos that I've listened to, I think the interest rates will stay high through most of 2025, unless we go to war. If we go to war, I won't worry about it because I'll probably be over there doing things. So the market should stay a buyer's market for at least 3, maybe 6 more months. If I can get a couple things paid down and get to April, then maybe I will look into getting a duplex with my VA loan. That I could do, especially if it's in a buyer's market and I can get the price down to a reasonable level. Because right now, all the properties here in Oklahoma City are overpriced. People are still asking for prices from back in COVID, and the interest rates are not there anymore. With current interest rates, these properties won't cash flow, and I'm not buying a bad property. If you do Mike Zuber's classroom, he's got a course on Teachable that is a great baseline to build how you should look for properties, how you should consider financing, what you should do for putting in expenses. It keeps you from buying a bad deal, is what it does. As for what I take from the others, from Dion, I like the lazy portion. I'm not going to be quite as lazy as him because I like doing the projects on my own. I'm looking forward to the point where I can do the value add properties, the flips, the burrs. I probably won't flip. I'll fix and hold. And from the lumberjack landlord, gotten a lot of the self-management processes, which I have in my mind and I've written down on paper, but I haven't put into practice yet because this is currently my only property. So looking forward to trying that. Coach Carson actually has a course that is also his management processes, I believe. So I'll be signing up for that probably after the new year. There's a few things that have to happen at work, at my full-time job, so that things can settle out and I can figure out what my schedule is going to look like day to day, week to week. And once that happens and I know that I have the bandwidth and the time in the evenings, then I'll sign up for that course and see what I can get out of it. But as for today, was just doing, you can see the construction stuff. Got a drop cloth back there. Was doing some drywall work, putting a patch in, moving a box because I removed the old thermostat device and the wiring is still there and I don't want to leave it loose in the wall. So I got a 3-gang box because it would replace the thermostat housing, I guess is the best way to put it, the old one, the original. And then I decided to just patch that and move it. Unfortunately, when I patched it, there wasn't enough room for a 3-gang, so I went and got a 2-gang, and I'm going to put that in as soon as the mud dries and I get it painted. So probably tomorrow. For the rest of the evening, I'll be going into the master and painting one of the closets, because I painted the room, put in new flooring, took the trim off, but I never actually got into the closets and did painting. So I moved everything out of that closet and I got a shop vac in there because there's quite a bit of dust and it looks like some sort of eggs up there. I don't think they're alive, but I'm not keeping them. So they're getting vacuumed up. Got the little brush attachment on there to get them off the wall and off the I don't know what type of wood it is, but it's 1/4 inch wood that they made the shelves with. So that's what I'll be doing this evening. Hope you have a good one. Hope your week is well. And look forward to talking to you next week. See you, Misfits.